Okay, so basically, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to take a look at natural world. So what we're going to do today is we'll focus on some vocabulary, reading, and if we have time, we can also do some listening exercise. So first of all, as you can see here, we will do some matching. Here are 20 words. I would like to share them. So from 1 to 10. Aidana, you're going to take these 10 words. And from 11 till 20, Sivara, you can take it. And I'll give you around 5 minutes for you to match with the definitions. Okay?
Okay. Um, uh, so in this text, in this paragraph, they mentioned about how logging damaged the aquatic habitats. Maybe the answer will be like for the impact of erosion on fish.
Yes.
Because waterways organic matter consumes more oxygen, which can leak oxygen depletion in the water, killing fish and other aquatic wildlife. I guess.
You're right.
Mhm.
So basically, the way
Okay.
erosion has a negative impact on aquatic, like fish, etc. Okay.
Okay.
Next one, D. Aidana.
Trees provide a natural defense against air pollution. They remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere while they emit oxygen, and they release filter pollutants from the air. Cutting down tree keeps pollutants airborne, where they can mix with water, vapor, and form acid rain. Water quality in nearby streams and rivers also deteriorates as tree loss contributes to increased sedimentation.
So, what's the paragraph about?
Is
Third one, yeah?
yes.
Okay. So yes, definitely the paragraph talks about air pollution and also, as you can see here, cutting down trees. And then, like, as you can see, basically it says deteriorates as tree loss contributes to increased sedimentation. So here they also explained how like air pollution and trees are related to each other. Okay, and then we have E. Svara, please.
So, okay. In a healthy forest ecosystem, trees draw moisture from the oil and release it into the atmosphere, while they provide shade to lessen evaporation. Thus, deforestation impacts rainfall patterns, leading to flooding as well, drought and forest fires. Deforestation is responsible for about 1/5 of carbon dioxide emission worldwide, making it a major contributor to climate change. in particular global warming. In the Amazon basin alone, deforestation is responsible for millions of tons of carbon dioxide being released into the atmosphere annually. Some logging companies burn large tracts of forest just to facilitate access to one area, a practice that discharges even more carbon dioxide. So in this paragraph, they mention about healthy forest ecosystem, how they impact different environmental issues, yes, like global warming, flooding, yes, and so on. So the answer, I guess the third one, how deforestation contributes to air pollution. No?
Actually, it's not. Third one answer was D. Yeah, because one sec. Because it talks about here air pollution, and then it says cutting down trees keeps pollutant, etc. So basically, how deforestation like impacts air quality. Here, as you can see, it says rainfall pattern, flooding, drought, forest fires. So everything except forest fires are type of like weather, I would say. So yeah, and you can see that it says yeah. So basically here the very first two paragraphs talks like deforestation impact on a particular weather type. So yeah, the answer is
Not about air pollution, yes. Okay.
No, not really. Okay, and last one, let me just read it. Forests, especially the tropical rainforest, are vital natural resource with extensive biodiversity and irreplaceable wildlife habitats. More responsible logging practices would help ensure that they are protected for future generation. So here it just talks about wildlife habitats, like animals. So nothing really says like it doesn't match with any of these statements. So this is the way we handle true, false, not given. Let's take a look next. Here we have complete the summary using words from the list below. So here, this is another type of IELTS question where you're given a summary. So how to deal with summary? First, you should read the sentence, find keywords, and then match these keywords with the text so you can understand what is the idea, meaning behind it. So first sentence, Aidana, could you please read it?
The logging industry
You don't have to choose right now, just read everything. Okay, yeah, could you please read the sentence, the whole sentence?
Tree to get the wood that's used to make many products.
And what are the keywords?
Mylands.
Okay, so one
No.
second. Do not choose. Do not choose. Just tell me what are the keywords so I can show you like the strategy you can use during the exam. Yeah, so with this sentence, what are the keywords, main words?
Logging industry.
Okay, yes, logging industry. Next one.
3, to get the wood that is used to make many products.
Yes, but what are the main keywords? So here, I would say definitely like logging industry, it's wood, and then many products. So these are the keywords that we will take a look and try to find them in the text. Okay, so here you can see, right, already logging industry supplies the raw materials for an area of products. So already we have area of products is a synonym toward many products.
Yes.
Okay,
Logging
so
industry and
Mhm.
3 and products. Environment.
Okay, so now
Aquatic animals.
we can understand the main meaning of this. So it says that supplies the raw materials, right? Lodging industry supplies raw materials. And then here it says lodging industry does something to trees. So it's like verb here. So does something to trees to get the wood. So which word now kind of suits here? So we know already that this is the verb. Any ideas?
Aquatic
Okay.
areas.
So aquatic it's not a verb. Aquatic is adjective. Erase, it means many. It's not the verb.
Yeah.
Defense, yes, it can be a verb to defense, but it's not logical. So defense это как защищать, but it doesn't defend trees to get many products. What
Okay.
about fells?
Fells.
Is fells, it's a verb, like fall, fell, fallen. Do you think does it suit here? The lodging industry fells trees to get the wood.
Копать.
How again? I couldn't hear you.
Фел как упать, да?
Yeah, so fell it has a meaning of падать. But here that's going to be the answer. То есть тут fell используется как рубить. То есть данная индустрия, она рубит деревья для того, чтобы получить wood. It's like, oh my God, I forgot the translation. But you understand, yeah? They get wood and then they make a lot of products. So here the word wood is a synonym to the text, which is raw materials. And instead of saying supplies the raw materials, they have changed it to cut or fell trees to get the wood. Okay? Next one, Sivara.
This practice has mirrored effects on the environment, like a lot of
Yes, you're right. So basically, if we will go back to the text, it says here, So basically, the damage includes this and this, etc. So you can see that they list. Or here says the effect of lodging extend beyond just the felling of a swash of trees. So it says like not only one impact, but there are several. Okay. Next one, Aidana.
The natural of many territorial and aquatic animals damaged.
So let's take a look at the text. Basically, keywords terrestrial, aquatic. So terrestrial, it means animals that live on Earth, so on land. Aquatic animals.
Intercept.
Yes. The answer is
Habitats intercepts.
okay, but this is two words.
Habitats.
Yeah. So from the text, we can see as well. For example, we can see here terrestrial, aquatic. So many life forms, both terrestrial and aquatic, are becoming endangered as forests vanish. So here, life forms is the natural habitats. Yeah. All right. And last one, Sivara.
Trees protect the environment in many ways. They are an effective against both pollution and soil erosion. Trees protect the environment in many ways. They are effective. Vegetation against both air and soil erosion.
No. Vegetation, it's like vegetable.
Like plants.
Yeah.
Okay. Effective. Against both air and soil.
As a hint, I will say that it's a noun.
Aquatic. Erase. Erase? The effective erase against both. However,
Erase, it's like many. So we need a noun. Aidana, do you have any ideas? Maybe you can help as well.
Habitats?
No.
Intercepts? I don't.
To intercept, it's like to catch. Yes, Aidana, you're right. It's a defense. So as I mentioned earlier, defense may be a verb, but it can also be a noun. So defense это защита. And also to defend, это защищать. Defense against both air pollution and soil erosion. Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look at these word formations, or it's also called word families. So basically, they have the same root, like to pollute, yeah, and different word forms, like a noun, etc. So let's read one by one. Svara, could you start? You can read it and then example.
So, noun, pollution, deforestation contributes to the effects of both air and water pollution. Noun, pollutant, factories add pollutants to the air and water. Verb, pollute, eroding soil, pollutes water. Pollutant. Okay.
Next one, Aidana.
Stability, noun. The stability of the natural environment depends on the interaction of many factors. Verb, stabilize. We need to stabilize the damage caused by logging before it gets worse. Adjective, stable. If the banks of the river continue to erode, they will no longer be stable.
Oops. Next one, yeah, Svara.
So defense, defense it's noun. The shape from trees provides a defense against the drying effects of the sun. Noun is defender. Defenders of the environment work to protect plants and animals from damage caused by logging. A verb, defend. Fish cannot defend themselves from the effects of water pollution. Defense. Okay.
All right. Next one, Aidana.
Noun, environment. The environment needs to be protected from the effects of logging. Adjective, environmental. Logging causes a great deal of environmental damage. Adjective or adverb, environmentally, it is important to develop more environmentally friendly logging practices.
Okay, very nice. And then we have two more. Svara, and then Aidana, you can read the last one.
Erosion, it's noun. Soil erosion leads to the pollution of streams and rivers. Verb, erode. When soil erodes, there are no nutrients left to help plants grow. Erode.
Noun extends the extent of environmental damage caused by logging is threatening. Verb extends. The Amazon rainforest extends from Brazil into neighboring countries. Adjective, extensive. The Amazon rainforest is the most intensive rainforest in the world.
Okay, very nice. So these word formation are very, I would say, beneficial when you're doing some writing. For example, let's say you have the word pollution in your task, and instead of copying and writing pollution, you can change it to pollute. Yeah, you can say that currently cities are being polluted. Yeah, type like that. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And let's take a look at some practice. So let's read one by one, and then you just have to choose which word formation is suitable. So first one, Svara.
Okay. Modern industry has caused damage to our natural environment. in many ways.
Okay. You can actually read up until 3.
Okay. The air and water are filled with um, the air and water are filled with pollutants.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our result of this is acid rain, which has caused extend 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 damage or extensive
Oh,
damage.
yes.
Extensive, yes,
Mhm.
damage to vegetation in many areas.
Okay,
Here,
great.
extensive.
Uh-huh. So here, as you can see, extensive, it's an adjective. Damage, what?
Mhm,
It's noun. So adjective and noun, they always go together. The same as
mhm,
here, natural, environment. Adjective, natural, and environment is noun. And
Okay.
with pollutants, that's just noun by itself. All right. Next, Aidana, you can read 4, 5, and 6.
When large amounts of vegetation died of the environmental losses, um, stable,
Mm-mm. So environment loses something. What do they lose? It's a noun.
stability.
Mm-hmm.
If there are no plants to hold the soil, it starts to um, erode, eroded.
No, eroded, it's in the past. And it
Erode.
says yes.
Erode.
So it starts, as you can see here, it's already present. So yeah, to erode.
Okay. This leads to myriad problems, including water pollution and habitat loss. Um, mm, defenses.
Mm-mm. So defense says here, it means like a
No.
verb, to defend. Oh, sorry, defenses. Yeah, it's like защиты, yeah, защита в множественном числе. However, here it's going to be defenders, то есть защитники.
Defenders of wildlife were hand to prevent further damage to natural areas.
Yeah, very nice. So, any questions regarding this? Okay, if there are no
No.
questions, you can also take a look at this prefix. It's called de. So the prefix de mean remove. For example, deforest. So it's like deforest, like basically to cut the forest. When we deforest an area, many animals lose their habitat. Another one is de-seed. Some people prefer to de-seed fruit before eating it. So it's to take away the seed. And then de-ice. I had to de-ice the windshield before I could drive. So to ice это замораживать, de-ice это размораживать. Okay. Yeah, so this is pretty much it for today. Your main homework is going to be learning these words, and I will also send the reading task. So basically, you have to do some true, false, not given reading activity.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you for joining. Please do your homework. I'm waiting your homework. And see you next week, Thursday.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. I will send you today or tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Mhm.
Bye.